Welcome back to part 5 in the series of why you should do business with the government. This rule has to do with negotiating prices. When you're dealing with the government and you're doing a cost type contract, if you have competition, in other words, you have put a proposal together and you've competed on the contract, then it's not likely that this is going to be a factor in your contract because that situation is an exemption to the rule I'm going to give you. This rule says that if it is, for example, a sole source contract, doesn't fit any of the other exemptions, and keep in mind, after the award of the contract, the amendments to the contract could be considered sole source awards. Therefore, this rule could apply to your contract even if it didn't at the outset. And what it requires you to do in negotiating with the government is to disclose to them all of your cost and pricing data. Now, do you sit down at the negotiating table with your suppliers, vendors, your customers, and immediately lay all of your cards out on the table? Of course you don't. That's not how it's done. But with the government, when you are a sole source and in certain other situations, they can in fact demand that you give them this data. But it doesn't stop there. It's part of the process that some people are concerned about that is referred to as criminalizing the process. Because you see, if you meet the criteria for certified cost and pricing data, you must certify under legal penalty that in fact all of the data you have given the government is current, complete, and accurate. And if for any reason your certification turns out to be false, the government has both civil and criminal remedies that they can implement. So it's very important that if you are not used to negotiating with the government and you find yourself in a situation that requires certified cost and pricing data, that you make very sure you understand how to make your data current, complete, and accurate under those rules. Now, this has been rule number 5 of why you should do business with the government, but as always, not until you understand the rules. Thanks for your time, and look for a future issue of Part 6.